How you doing, Ben? Um, this is to your question at the end of your video. Um, I would say first off that overall um, I do not believe porn is an overall bad thing. Um, but it has its cons to the pros that it has. I mean, some of the pros is if somebody's lonely and or they just feel like doing whatever. Um, it's there. They can have something to watch. To stimulate them. But some of the cons are like the accessibility. With the internet, anybody that has a pulse and an IQ high enough to write any vulgar word that involves sex or anything like that can find porn on the internet. And that goes for young children. And I understand that kids are nowadays are desensitized to that kind of stuff at a younger age, than when I was 14 years old, maybe even younger. uh, I didn't really watch porn, and like I wasn't involved with girls that when I was young. I was either out in the fucking collecting bugs or whatever. It's I mean I think it's depriving the children of the sense of you know exploring it themselves. Instead, they're like, oh, I'm gonna Google fucking penis, and then they find a bunch of things, and then they're like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. But I mean, overall, I would say if it's not a bad thing, but with the cons weighed in, it has its problems, and I think if it wasn't as easily, if kids couldn't just find it and shit like that as easy as they can, I mean, I wouldn't have any problems with it. I find it more, most porn, not all porn. I find most porn to be more of like an artistic view than just straight up fucking. Like the movie Short Bus, I thought that was a very artistic movie, even though there was a lot of things that I may not have, you know, my view wise, I wouldn't have really agreed with. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't really. There's nothing wrong with it. If people want to watch porn and jack off, that's them, But that's about it. Nice talking to you, and yeah, hope you see this.